Welcome back to the Hamlet. It is part 1 of our journey into season 2 here. After a very anticlimactic season 1 where we didn't get the title or the promotion from what I can only describe as a bottle job. The last episode I made was kind of a transfer pre-season special, following pretty much all the details and crooks and candies that I did within the pre-season. Also some of the formational changes, some of the tactics, and, just analyzing on a lot of stuff. Almost 4 hours long, and it's not needed. You don't need to see this. It's only if you really want to see that kind of stuff. So yeah, go back and check it if you're interested. But we will take a look at some of the new players here, also the new formation, because we do have a new formation, and just a few things here and there to get started with our new season. The first player that signed for the new season was Sam Allardyce. Yes, he is grandson to the Sam Allardyce, and he's a central defender and probably a rotational option. Pretty decent all-rounder, nothing too spectacularly out of the ordinary here, I would say. He's just a pretty standard central defender. He's on 350 wages, and I'm saying this because the wages was a big problem, but we will get into that later. But yeah, 350 wages, pretty good lad. Most of the guys coming in is on a 1-year contract, so bear that in mention, that it is 1-year contracts. But he's also pretty good on the left foot, which is probably the only thing I want to say about this guy. He could help out on the left side of our central defense. Bryan coming in here as the second guy coming in the transfer window. He is half fullback, half defensive midfielder. He's probably, I want to probably use him as a backup, rotational backup kind of thing for both the defensive midfield and also the fullback area. Some of the important things about this guy is also what is working into our new tactic. His natural fitness, work rate, positioning, leadership, and also decision-making is really good. But he's lacking a little bit in the jumping reach to go into the central defense if we needed him to do that. I don't trust him to do that. And overall, he's not really good going forward. He's just, as I said, a backup. But he is a backup on 230 wages, so pretty cheap. Davey, number 3 on the list here of new signings. Pretty good player. Midfielder, and he is very different to McGregor for sure, because he's not going to be playing a box-to-box. Now, we are still having a Carrilero role in the midfield, but this guy, and he's probably going to rotate with one of our other people as a Masealer in the midfield. And you know what? I think he could be very good for us. I think he could be very good for us. Also left-footed, and we are playing the Masealer on the left side. So I think he could turn out to be really good. He's on 400 wages, which is all right, maybe a little bit too much, but you know what? I think it's going to be good. And also, he got some decent numbers with decisions. Again, could be key word here, decisions. Very good technique, very good passing, which he do need. Work rate really good. Overall, pretty good physicals, pretty quick. So yeah, great player to have in. Aaron Dobbs. Now, this guy is more than likely actually going to be a first 11 starter. And you might think here, well, what about Mills? Well, Mills is still there. That's why we are starting with 2 strikers up top. He's going to be playing. He's actually also kind of a target man. I brought him in as backup or rotation to Mills, but because of the formational changes that you will see later on, he's going to be starting in more than likely as a deep lying forward for the most part on support. Is he good enough to do that? Well, maybe. Or we could change it during the next couple of, episodes. But he's definitely a good player to get in, because he's also a little bit too much in wages. But hopefully he's going to come big for us. Eddie Carrington. Oh, man, this is a bit of a worry to me, because he's a winger and a very rapid one. And the only downside to him right now is his strength. Actually, that's not true. There are 2 downsides, because we are not playing with wingers. So yeah, I don't know. But I know this guy in real. He's a really good player, but he's on 600 wages, and potentially he's not gonna play a single game this season. Jamie Rackett. this could be a very, very, very important player for us. He is he's 30 years old, so he's one of the oldies. 325 wages, really good. Fullback, actually wingback, because we are playing wingbacks this season. So really, really strong, pretty much all-round kind of guy. He's already been really good in the preseason, as you can see over here. Really, really a player I'm looking forward to see, because I think he could be a key player for us this season. Or at least, I'm probably going to rotate him between him and another player we will see later on, but he's definitely going to be important. That much is for sure. Jay Cooper in on a new loan deal. We got him again, 350 in wages, and we know what he's about. He's a shadow striker. He hasn't been too good in the preseason, honestly. But he also have a bigger task this season than last season. The shadow striker role is more important. So I'm worried. Hopefully he can find the goals that he needs to bring, because he's going to be important to us. Kane Patterson. Now, this guy, and this is a little bit stupid of me, but not really. I signed this guy in blind. Completely. I didn't know his numbers. Now he's on a loan deal and it is 0 wages. So it's not completely stupid, because who cares if he's not gonna, if he wasn't good, which he's not really any good, but he's on 0 wages. He's on loan deal. Who cares? He's a third backup to our right back. So yeah, probably not gonna see much play time, but maybe 1 or 2 games here or there. A new goalkeeper, Jamie Partington. Yeah, he's coming in, and he is definitely better than our other first choice, or the first choice last season, Charlie, but only narrowly. And I do have a big worry about this guy in terms of his first touch. I've already seen one really, big sitter from him. So we have to look out for him dropping the ball too often. And we'll see how many mistakes he makes from the first touch here, but everything else, very, very good. Very, very good otherwise. Jack Evans, he is also in on loan. Basic wages of 0. So, I mean, I can't complain about that. Very good physicals, pretty good mentals, lacking a little bit technical. So he's not good. This guy is probably going to play in some of the very, very tough games where we need to sit back. And someone like Ipsfleet, this is where this guy could maybe come in and do a job for us, where we don't really have a lot of positioning. When we are playing maybe a League 2 game in a FA Cup, this is the guy for that kind of role. And the last one that we are bringing in is Jordan Cropper. I tried to get this guy so many times that it was ridiculous. I think 3 times. Again, a loan deal, 0 wages, really nice. And I really this was the culprit of the season. The backs getting full backs in, or wing backs, was really the culprit. That was what I needed. We needed to strengthen that area in total, and we got this guy in just a week ago, I think, in the game, and he's really, 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 really good. That long throw, 18. Oh yeah, you know what's gonna go down. But a couple of other mentions here coming up to the first squad from the under 17th, or is it under 18th? It's under 18th. Is Tristan Beveridge. He is a 3rd choice in probably the AMC, and 4th choice maybe striker, but definitely 3rd choice after Box Hill and Cooper in the AMC role, or shadow striker role. He's not very good, but he's a 3rd choice option. Along with Agoha. Agoha is also coming up as the, I would probably say 2nd choice target man up front. So, yeah, I mean, he's not the best, but you know what? He got a pretty big potential, and he got a pretty good first touch to him. Jumping reach is there. Heading, strength is going up. I think strength is going up on him, but he could do the job as a backup to Mills as the target man. Also, Anton Rabadets, or whatever. I think we're going to rename him. Actually, let's do that. Let's rename him. Set nickname to Anton Rapp, actually with 2 B's. There we go, Anton Rapp. And he's also a regen coming up, and he is probably 3rd choice or 4th choice in total up front here. He could probably play as a deep line playmaker as well. Not the best situation in the world here, but I think he could do a job. Again, really good jumping reach, decent heading, pretty tall. Not really. That is probably what, 6'1" or something like that. 184, that's probably 6'1", I think. So not the tallest guy in the world, but still, he can do the job for us, hopefully. We need to play some of our youngsters because they are taking up a lot of the wage budget. So we need to play some of them at least. Last one coming up from the under 18th here is Vigan Abbasi. Very much so third, fourth choice defensive midfielder. He could also play in the MC, but I don't really want to play him. If I can manage to not play this guy all season, then it's positive. But yeah, he's in the first squad. So that's pretty much everyone new to the squad, and also some of the youth squad, of course. You can see here there are still quite a lot of trials in here. And I'm still looking for, I mean, some of them are not going to come in because they are not in a position I need. But what I am looking for is a ball-winning midfielder or a deep-line playmaker on the defensive midfield. And if we are taking a look at the squad depth here, I have, you know what, I've taken out whoever I don't want to play in a specific role and who I want to play in a specific role here. So you can actually see our formation as well here, the new formation, but we will get into that in just a moment here. But this is, it looks kind of good. We got pretty much 2 men everywhere, or 3 or even 4 up front here that can play the roles that we need them to. Where I do want to strengthen is right here. I don't think Milovic is good enough. I think I need another, you know, starting 11 kind of player here. Also because we are lacking a little bit in depth here. Bryan can also double down on and he's probably more so a right defender than he is a defensive midfielder. So we kind of need one more player here if we can manage to squeeze one through during the next couple of weeks. And now for the tactic. We are coming into this season with a 4-4-2. Well, I'm calling it the Hamlet Diamond version 1. This is the tactic that got developed throughout the last episode that I did, the special episode, and so far so good. It looks pretty good to me, and it's probably way harder to play for the players compared to last season. Last season was a lot more easy for the players to understand, I think. We got a lot of instructions. Also, some of the players have instructions on. Many of them are playing wide. But yeah, we'll get much more into that when we're actually playing the games. I will tell you about this stuff when we're playing the games. But you can see some of the stuff that I have changed right here, and it is probably gonna be tough for some of the players to deal with. But yeah, I think it's gonna be good. And I just want to mention how this tactic is mainly set up is I want well, if I'm getting into it, if I'm really getting into this, we should probably do it right. I think one of the best or main ways to understand a tactic really well is going in and looking at one of your previous games where you have played. This is a 4-2 against Chesham United in the friendlies. And you can easily see here, we got the 2 central defenders staying really wide when we have possessioning. We also have the wingbacks going really far up. Actually, Rackett should be further up. He normally is further up, actually, in the friendlies. But they are staying out wide as well, and they're crossing early. They are trying to cross early into either Danny Mills or Dobbs up front. And also, Cooper here, he's very far back in this game. But normally, he would be sitting even a little bit further up than the other 2 strikers. And also taking some of the through balls from the wingbacks. Or a through ball from either the Carrilero or the Masila, who is going to get into the danger area and cross the ball maybe into him or into Mills. So we are, and that's why I really want a new guy for instead of Milovic, because you can see here there are so many balls coming into him. He's sitting straight in the center of it all. And if we can have a deep line playmaker in there that could really, you know, collect the ball, turn it around, move the ball over to the other flank. That is how we're gonna win. That is how we're gonna win the games here, because we're playing very wide, and we need to move the ball from flank to flank until we find a really good cross or a through ball into either the deep lying striker or maybe the target man or the shadow striker. So it's very important to have a really good deep lying playmaker, and I don't feel like we have that right now. So that's a bit about the tactic and how we are setting up. Now, what about this season? Oh boy, I mean, what is gonna happen? In the last episode here in the preseason special, I kind of said a couple of times that I think top 3, because I think our squad is weaker than last season, just a little bit, and we don't really know how this formation is gonna work out in total. We have only seen it in a couple of friendlies, you know. It's so I'm gonna say top 3. The title, I think it's gonna be tough taking the title here, especially with Ipsfleet in here. They seem to have gone through a very, very good transfer window. So I'm worried. Because I think Ipsfleet is gonna just clinch it. And we also have to look out for Dorking. and potentially I think Dover could be a big team. They say it's 21 here in odds. We actually just inside the transfer window or early in the preseason, we were actually top here with like 2.0 in odds or something like that. So Ipswich definitely had a good window and got some good players in. So I'm gonna say top 3, and I mean top 3 as a goal. Not that I think we're gonna get it, but top 3 as a goal. That is our goal to get. Like last season, I said playoff, but we got into the title race. So let's hope we get into the title race again. But I'm gonna say our goal is top 3. A little bit about the finances here. I mentioned that it was pretty hard to get players in. I have been. If you saw the well, maybe you didn't see it, but let me tell you just a little bit about how hard this was. We actually we can see it in this. Let's go into the squad view here first, because you can see right here that the wages, they are not high. The highest one is Carrington, and yeah, we might not even play him. That's terrible. But Mills is still the highest earner. I did not sign anyone. I was really tough in the negotiate. I am a tough negotiator, to be honest, in these situations. So that's also why I'm saying we probably don't have the same quality, because there are so many players that I went into a contract with that just wanted insane amounts of money, like 700,000, even 2,000 in wages. And if we're taking again look here in the wage budget, that was not possible. That was definitely not possible. We are just below. We are just sitting just below 10k, and we probably will need to use another 400 or 500 wages to get that deep line playmaker in. But well, I think I'm managing it really well. We are 251k in plus. And you know what? What is more important than anything for a long-term save is the finances. You don't want to screw up with your finances as a club. You want to be in the plus. You wanna you can take a hit not getting a promotion if you have another very, very stable overall balance year, because all of a sudden you will have the money to get the players you need then. So I'll take another season if it means another season down here. I'll take another season down here again after this one as well. I will take a third season down here if it means we are stable and just keep plumping up this balance to a plus, a really good plus, because all of a sudden we will have the wage budget, we will have the training facilities, we will have the staffs to get the promotion. The schedule, well, pretty good preseason actually. We had a massive game. If I'm gonna show you any of these, it was probably the Celtic game here. Celtic B, they were playing, I think 5 or 6 of their Celtic A, or from their best team down here, and a 5-1 win against Celtic B. That's massive. And I was a little bit worried about the Chesham game here that we saw the statistics from. But you know what? We are, our tactic is sitting very, very high, very, very high in the. So we will see through balls, and we will concede goals. We will concede goals, but overall, I think we can outscore our opponents by doing this tactic. And the first game we are gonna play this game here against East Thurrock, and I think they came up. I think they were a non-league team before, and we are odds 2 to win this. We are favorites. But we are away from home. This is actually a pretty big game, because if we don't win this, against someone that got promoted, we need to win this. East Thurrock. Oh god, here we go. Well, opposite instructions. Let's do that. Now I saw something very interesting here, and I think I actually want to do that, because I don't know if that is true, but we will see if it is. So and we do have a pretty good right back now, so I think we can do it. Focus play down the right, because they are weak there. I don't know if they are, but we're gonna try and do it. Why not? Build match fitness, increase attack duties. I don't know. Should we? Maybe the wing back on the right side. We will do that. Maybe we'll see here. Let's get into the team talk. Mills is out because he got his suspension. I forgot about that. That's annoying. But I think we're moving Dobbs up here. Or you know what? I think we might play Agahoa here instead. Agoha? I think it's Agoha. Agoha in there, and Mills all the way out instead of Rap, I think. Maybe. Probably Davey on the bench. I actually need to set this up. I haven't set it up at all. All right, I think the bench is all in order. We got Crobber here coming in. And so the setup is Paddington, Crobber, Allardyce, Mayunga, Rackett, Milovic, Friel, Boxhill, Cooper, Aguha, and Dobbs. We are going in positive. We're going in with this setup. So just to briefly going over this, it's gonna actually, let's go with the in possession first here. So we're gonna attack wide, focus down the right side just for this match, and play out of defense, play for set pieces, because we could definitely win the set pieces here. Actually, I need to go into set pieces and check if I actually set him up to the new guy, set him, because he got 18 throwing. He needs, oh yeah, I did do that now when I remember it. Run at defense. I'm actually a little bit worried about run at defense. I might take it off again, but that's gonna be it for this this game at least. Distribute to fullbacks, counter press. We actually do counter press, and also use of sight, because we are much higher and much higher line of engagement as well. So defensive line and line of engagement are very high. Prevent short goalkeeping. I think we got enough numbers that are tall in our back line that can deal with preventing or taking down the balls for us. Also just pressing them a little bit more. And then trigger press is more often. So it's gonna, you know, fitness-wise, it's important that we have the fitness to do it. But I think our guys got especially the fitness to do it, which means they can come back next game and do it again. As long as we just rotate a little bit here and there and not get too many injuries, we should be fine with this. I hope so, at least. I do hope so. And I think we are gonna put, since they wanted someone else on attack here, or well, they suggested it, I think since we are playing down the right side, we might as well put Cropper here on attack and just let him go all the way down. See, here's the thing. It's gonna leave the because normally he would not cross from byline, but let's do that. Let's let him come down here all the way down to the byline and let Rackett do the crossing from deep instead, and let the Masealer run into space and cross from the byline instead. That's probably how we're gonna do it. But I am a little bit not having Mills in there. That's not great. I mean, Agoha can probably do the job, especially with his first touch and jumping reach. Hopefully it won't be very bad having him in there, but let's find out. So they're gonna play a 4-4-2, it seems, and we don't know their form or anything, but they are a promoted team from the non-leagues. We do our chances the world of good by never triggering a press when the ball is played to Chi Isthmian. Okay, I'll do that. That's okay. Let's do that. I mean, I sometimes take these instructions and you know, staff reactions and stuff. If it makes sense and it seems like a good idea, I'm probably gonna go for it. But yeah, let's do the team talk here and get into it. Hands together. We are favorites for a reason. Yeah, we definitely are. Get out there and make sure that they left in no doubt as to why. Yes. Didn't like it. Okay, fair enough. Getting into this game. First game of the season. Second season it is. Hopefully we can find a promotion this season. Right, let's get this. Let's get rid of that. Let's make sure we are playing on extended highlights. Yeah, we're only playing one game. Let's go for extended. I usually like to play on extended anyway. Key highlights. It's a little bit, you know, yeah, I like to see some of the mistakes as well. I kind of like that. And you do see that on extended. You don't see it on key highlights. So that's just the goals, basically. So here we go. Odd cross from them. I'll take the ball, fine. Playing it out to Allardyce, out to Cropper, but it's not a highlight. Meh. Okay. 7 minutes. We got a good free kick here. Let's see if we can bring it over to Friel into Milovic. It's a goal. It's a goal. Is it a goal? Is it a goal? Yes, it's a goal. Very nice. I was just, you know, offside here, but it seems like the referee just went down the line again. So what happened here? I just want to see. They didn't really mark us that well, did they? Actually, they marked us quite well, but we got so many players in this area here that they didn't mark. And I think, no, Milovic is right here. He's marking their goalkeeper, actually. I believe he should be marking their goalkeeper. And Friel, not a very tall guy, winning this jumper against this Glishich, whatever his name is. Pretty good jump there. And then Milovic, their goalkeeper, just nowhere to be seen. And yeah, Milovic, very nice. First goal of the season here. I'll take it. From a set piece, I'll take it. 7 minutes in. Can't complain too much. Okay, nothing. But we got... Okay, here we go. Let's see what's going on here. Good ball down to Milovic. Friel, acres of space. Finding our wingback, of course. Cropper going all the way up with his attacking on and getting across. They're not getting close to him. Back to Friel into the field, and oh, what a shot! But it should have been a better shot. But what a nice movement here, finding space inside the box here from Friel. Lovely stuff. Cooper going deep. Goha, can he find a man? Okay, he's going wide out to Cropper. Seems like Cropper is doing fine here with the attack on. And a decent ball in. You know what? He got his head to it. That's pretty much all I can ask for. Okay. Rackett with a long throw here. Why is Cropper not taking that? Hold on. He should be over there taking that, Cropper. That's... Did it not save my thing? Did it not free kick? Throw-ins. Wait, what? Attack, please. Who is the taker here? Defender left. Why? It didn't save it. Why did it not save it? I know I set this up. What the actually fuck? What the actually fuck? I know I did this. That is so stupid. That is so stupid, game. I know I did it. Is it right or is... Yeah, this looks correct. This looks correct. Dobbs and... Yeah, that and defensive midfielder. Yeah, that looks exactly how it should be. And the two tall lads from the back line. That all looks perfectly fine. So, okay. Fair enough. But yeah, that's... I have no answer for this because I haven't changed the tactic to a new formation or anything. So why I haven't saved it is a mystery, but I need to go over the set pieces again after this because a pretty good from Patterson coming out here. That was pretty sweet, actually. Good goalkeeping coming out. Long ball up to Dobbs. It's actually the correct man to go for here. Cooper, that's lovely work. Box Hill, he got acres of space to run into. Maybe a cross here from him. No, cutting it back to Rackett. Then across. Oh, yes, into Dobbs. Ah, it's lovely. It's lovely. Lovely attacking. Just Dobbs not really... Yeah, you know, he's not really a target man. But he's kind of a target man, but not a target man. He's kind of a pressing forward, but not a pressing forward. You know, he's kind of a mixed bag. A mixed bag of things. Hopefully he will still do fine for us this season. That's a pretty good header from Mayunga into Dobbs, picking it up, coming deep, as he should. Cooper finding a little bit of space here, running really nicely. Oh, he's on it here. I think he's going to go for the cross. Oh, no, it's going to be a penalty. What? Here we go. Maybe 2-0 up after 25. Who's going to take it? I don't remember. Dobbs. Okay. Fair enough. Again, I need to go over the set pieces. Lovely penalty. Lovely penalty. Aaron Dobbs' first goal of the season. Can't complain too much about this. I know it's 2 set pieces, but what we see in the play as well looks good. It looks good. I mean, we're completely dominating this game. And not in possession, but in terms of everything else, we're dominating this. Mayunga will... I think I actually hit the woodwork here. 175 in XG. Yeah, we are unmatched here. Definitely unmatched. Maybe they got a highlight here. Or maybe we are just pressing them out of it. Really pressing high here. Looking good. And everyone is pressing up. That's the main point here. Everyone is pressing up on everyone. So that's good to see still after 33 minutes. Pressing up again here. Everyone is pressing up. Lacking a little bit now. Lacking a little bit with the counter. Now they got acres of room over here because we didn't really match them in that press. Why did he not take the ball here, Cropper? I don't know. Okay, good reflection there, or good tackle, or whatever it was. Deflection, probably a deflection. But this is where we are not good. This is what is this? It's getting a lot of free crosses. We should look always to trigger a press when the ball is played to him. Sure. This is where we are not good. Set pieces, especially corners and free kicks. We are not good from those. And everyone should be marking someone here. See, this guy is not getting marked, and he's a tall lad. Why are one of these... Maybe Allardyce is on him. Yeah, he is on him. So everyone should be marked. And we still have 2 free guys in here. So hopefully they... Cropper and Friel is not marking anyone. So they're just moving a bit around. Okay, it's going over everybody. Fair enough. Fair enough. Another good deflection here, giving them another corner, but rather that than getting the cross in, to be honest, because now we all back again here. Let's see. Are we matching everyone here? Yes, we are. We are matching everyone, but it's going for the... it seems like they're crossing to the far post here 2 times in a row. That's a good header. ping-ponging back to the goalkeeper. That was close. But again, set pieces, we know we are weak. So if we concede from them, so be it. And it seems like the set pieces or my set pieces are working out on corners now. Everyone is marking someone, and that's all I can ask pretty much. Box Hill into Cooper. That could be a good ball over to Cropper. Maybe he can find some space here, taking a dribble or two, and then cross it into pretty good. Agoha finding his head here, or getting his header on. That's not bad. Rackett, Box Hill into Milovic. He's been pretty good. Cooper has been pretty good this one. And also Agoha been pretty good. Milovic, go out to the wingback, please. Come on, come on. Yeah, there we go. He can find the cross in. Few dribbles here and there, and then across. Or maybe going back. Okay, good. Okay, nice, nice. Like it, I like it. Love what I see here. Maybe a long goal. No. Decent again. I like what I see. I really like what I see here. Cropper with the long throw here, and he's pretty good at them, but no one attacked that ball, so there we go. Pretty good by Milovic here, winning that hitter. He's like he got some decent jumping reach as well, and he's also kind of our taller players, Milovic, so he's not a bad player to have down there when we are playing a ball-winning midfielder in that role, but I kind of wanted... That's a pretty good shot. Can't complain. Dobbs turning around for Box Hill. Yeah, 3-0 Box Hill. Everyone doing well here. I mean, I don't have any complaint. Even Cooper with 6.6. But what we see from him looks good. The rating might be bad, but everything we see from him looks really, really good. His movements, his small passes, his movement into, the final third. It all looks good. Box Hill popping up with a goal here. He hasn't been having the best of games, but... Well, if he can score a goal, I can't really complain too much. That's a really, really strong half. Away from home, first game in the season, 3-0, not allowing a single shot on target. Except from that corner was a little bit dangerous, but other than that, I mean, are we going to win the title? Is this the title? I don't know, but it seems like our tactic is definitely working. But this is probably one of the weakest teams in the league. So, hands on hips. We had a lot of shots on target. So far, I'm happy. There we go. Loved it. Moving on with second half. Cooper back to Mayunga. Probably not a highlight this. Box Hill, the Masila. Milovic all the way over to the wing back. That's... I don't know why. He could easily have taken that down. Crops. I'm calling him Crops. Maybe I should rename him Crops. Kruber. Ooh, that is a dangerous situation. Can we get a tackle in? No, they're going to have a really well done by O'Brien Paddington. Standing his ground, just waiting for to react for it or whatever. Pretty good goalkeeping right there. This is the danger area. We do not have the tallest lads. Mayunga, not even that tall, not really that good in the air. I think he got 11 or something like that in jumping reach. But it is... Ooh, Kruber here with a long throw into... That's a dangerous ball, actually. Mayunga on the far post here. Allardyce and Friel with a long shot again. Friel is... I think he got 13 in long shot, Friel. So I don't mind him shooting. So, you know what? That's okay. Rackett with the corner. Let's see. Yeah, Mills is not in there, so... it's never going to be really good. Rackett here again. Find the cross. Cut it back, maybe. He's going to cut it back for Miller. Oh, that's a lovely goal. Second goal of the season for him in the first match. Lovely long shot here by Milovic. And also very nicely done by Rackett here. Cutting it back for him. Finding space for him here. What a lovely pass. And that shot. Goalkeeper, no chance. There were so many men there, he couldn't see it. I mean, maybe he could. It's a game, but... that is what I'm thinking here, that he couldn't see the ball because of all these men in between the ball and him. But yeah, I mean, this is looking really nice from the first... Okay, a corner. We know we are weak here. We know we are weak. Well done with. Good job, boys. Good job. Lads. Calling them lads. Allardyce, what the hell are you doing all the way up here? That's some hard pressing right there. That's some hard pressing. Can we keep it... see... I know that SI and some people saying that you can't keep up 90 minutes of press. Well, against a weak team, you can. maybe that's the... I think the reason they're saying that, if you're going up against someone who is better than you, it's not going to work. But against someone who is weaker than you or around the same equal, if you got the players to do it on the level you're playing on, you can definitely do it. I did something similar to this tactic, not the formation, but similar to this tactic in my beta save in Sweden, and it definitely worked against most opponents. So I think this kind of high intensity press going wide, it can definitely work if most of your players are having good stamina, fitness, teamwork, work rate, stuff like that. If they have that, most of them, then there is no problem, because none of them is gonna be that. Well, ooh, that's a good goal. Should be offside actually. It's offside. It's offside. Yeah, I played a lot of this game. I know when it's offside. Let's see. Yeah. That was actually miles offside here, or at least meters offside if we are using the metric system. Okay. But, well, now we know that they can score. Ooh, a small mistake there by my younger, maybe. No, it was Rackett over here, actually. Okay. Just the ball up to them again. Maybe the momentum has changed a little bit here, it feels like. Okay. We could take someone out and try and get someone in. Maybe change the tactic a little bit. That's a good ball. It's a very, very good ball if he managed to reach it. Wow. Wow. That's what you get from playing with high lines. I think the momentum have changed, and I think we need to go for a bit. What is going on here? Okay, move out the tactic. Let's. I think we're just gonna drop down a little bit to standard or something like that, and let's not play for offside here. Counter press. Let's take it off. Let's take that off. And also a lower tempo, or just slightly higher tempo now. Still playing wide, still playing for set pieces. Run a defense, let's take it off. Just a little bit more simple now, going back to balanced. What else? Maybe a substitute here, a single one. Dobbs. Would like to have Dobbs next match as well, since Miles is going to be out for another match as well. So maybe we will like to have Dobbs with us next one. So let's just take... he's definitely not a good player, this guy, but... He can do the job. We could actually, you know what? Actually undo that and take Boxhill up here instead, because Boxhill could play up here. He's actually the second choice here, and that way we can take Dobbs out for Davey, who is my rotational option for Masila with Boxhill. So he will play a lot of games. So getting him on here is not a bad deal. Still having many of our best players on the field, and also keeping him fit. That's also important. Allardyce getting a little bit naggered. We'll take him off in 10 minutes time or something like that. Probably. But yeah, let's just change back to something a little bit more simple, standing a little bit lower. Well, standard, so to speak. But just not go for the high lines, because now we can see the intensity is getting at us. Actually, I should have gone for less intensity in pressing. So let's go back in here. Yeah, there we go. Standard trigger press. There we go. Confirm. So just going back to something that where we probably won't concede again, unless it's a corner. Nope, they're not going to get it. But the momentum has definitely changed, so probably a good idea to change the overall strategy here. Kuber, can he find? No, going back to Agoha. Okay, Allardyce, Mayunga. Keep it slow, just keep it slow. Keep the ball, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Into Cooper, finding space deep, Boxhill going deep. Oh, he's playing the Masila now, all the way over to... We haven't actually seen Rackett much here, unless it was from set pieces. But he is on a support, so he probably can't find space, because there are so much space over here, it seems. Looking good, looking good. Not getting close to us here. They are not getting close to us. We are finding so many good passes here. Lovely to see. Small tiki-taka, kind of. Agohar, Cooper, going wide, no. That's a decent shot, I guess. Decent shot from range. On target, so I can't really complain too much, but it wasn't that powerful, so... Real Agoha back to Milovic. Agoha has been good. He's been good. Solid. Oh, that was close. That was a close through ball for Boxhill. Boxhill finding Davey. He's going to take a shot. No, Boxhill into the box. Cooper almost with a brace. Hitting the post. Wow. Lovely movement. Lovely passing. Again, it is a weak opponent. See if we can get something here. Agoha maybe with something. Oh, nah, he's not a Mills. He's not a Mills, but he's a good backup. Oh, this is... Oh, what? What? Okay, at least we got him to go on the outside here. Didn't get a one-on-one, but still worrying. Okay, a little bit worrying here. And it was from our corner that happened, so, you know. Davey into Milovic with acres of space. Aguha. I would like to get them to get the passes out to, there we go, out to the wingbacks a little bit more often. Davey and acres of space. They are not marking him. They're not marking Rackett here. That's interesting. Oh, that's a poor ball from Davey. Oh, it was Milovic, actually. He's going to need to get this back. Oh boy, Milovic. I mean, you have had a pretty good match so far, but that was pretty poor. I think we're going to make our second sub here. Let's see this through. Just in case they score here. Could be. Well done by Paddington. We know we are weak in the air when it's coming from crosses and stuff like that. That is our weak point, surely. Allardyce for Taylor, like I said I would. And I think Kruber could come off, but we don't really... Well, we could put Kugan on. I know my wingbacks are going to run a lot, so we probably need to save a little bit of them. And I think 77th minute. We can take this the third sub here. It's okay. Double subbing. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what this is. Again, on the wing. Okay, pretty good deflection. But again, corners. You know, it's a worry. It's a worry every time we see them. And that's going to be the whole season. Every time we see a corner, always going to be afraid of letting a goal in there. Long throw by Rackett. So he's back at the long throws now because Kruber is off, of course. That's okay. But it seems like the long throws are not that great anymore. For some reason. Also, we don't have the best tall guys with us. Mills is basically why I'm going for long throws. Let's see. Uganawamidi or whatever his name is. Again, too close with the crosses. Really weak on that. That's our weak point. Oh, acres of space here for Cooper. Box Hill. Turning around. Friel. Maybe finding the right pass here out to Coogan. Doesn't look good. Agoha into Cooper again. Can we do something? No. Milovic. Friel. Cooper. Okay. Agoha. Please move up. Please move up. Wingback. Come on, Coogan. He's not an attacking wingback, so. Free kick. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, he should have run into space there, Coogan. But he didn't want to because he's a little bit defensive-minded. Rackett, Mayunga, Rackett. But I guess it was a good idea to go for the right side, attacking right side, because that left side is pretty weak. It seems like that was true. Winners. Yes, good. Mayunga, Rackett, Davey. Into Cooper. Can he find someone? Into Agoha, doing his target man job. Back to Milovic. Not the right ball. But okay, through balls is not too good to play into our target man here with 5 pace. That's not how you should play him. Over the top, another worry, but we are not playing highlight. Well done by the goalkeeper here. Paddington, really well done here. Good keeping. Let's see here. Good by Taylor. Cooper, odd ball down to Aguha. Winners, but we did see a lot of worrying. Yeah, they definitely, for the most part in second half, we were not the best team. But we killed this team. We killed this team in the first half, basically. So, you know what? I'm okay with it. And we didn't concede after our changes. That's also important to say. That. Overall, a very, very good match here. Milovic, man of the man or player of the match. Yeah, pretty good performance by him. Like I said, I'm trying to find someone else for this spot, but I mean, if he's doing this kind of performance every time, I can't complain. Top of the league. I mean, what is there not to like here? 4 goals, 1 conceded. Given we conceded 1, but we didn't concede more, which is important to say. Away from home. So let's take a look at the schedule. So yeah, we are definitely favorites for most of the games here coming up. All of them. We are favorites for all of them. Even Worthing, which is a team coming down from the National League. So pretty good to see. But I don't think we're gonna come back before. I think Maidstone. Maidstone could be a big game. I'm not sure if Maidstone. Sloth could also be a pretty decent game. Maybe we'll see both of them. Who knows? But 5-6 games or something like that, and then I'm gonna come back. So Guys, I hope you enjoyed this first episode in the new Season 2 here. If you did, leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you around in the next episode.